podcast. Like I said, I am one third of, like I said, a three-headed monster. I am Tremont, aka Showtime.
This your boy Shaft. What up, though?
It's your boy Ride Out. Let's get it.
Man, we
Episode
in this.
7.
Yes, sir. We in this thing. We in this thing. Like I said, this Core Chronicles from the North. We want to focus on sports, but like I said, we just want to take a pivot and just put some onus and attention on maintaining your mental health. And as we said before, as we do every show, we're gonna give a toast. I can't drink today, so I got my jug of water. So I'm gonna toast with some water.
Okay.
This is
Mine would not be water, but
Mine will not be water either, sir. Good sir.
this is for all the people that have seen us at our best, all the people that have seen us at our worst, and they cannot tell the difference. Salute to over 30 years of friendship, my brothers.
salute.
Salute.
Oh man, I got a little.
All right.
Let's go.
All
Got a
right,
little
all
to
right.
it.
Yeah, that old good old cold, all H2O. But we in this thing. So I just want to start off. What's taking most of your mental headspace right now? We're just gonna kind of start off just to kind of see what's on your mind right now, what's just kind of something that you're thinking about a lot right now. And anybody can jump in right now.
I would say now that I'm past the situation with my wife, big ups to her. She got the job promotion, so good kudos to her.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that.
I would say seeing my mother. I'm going to Little Rock in a couple of days, and I haven't seen my dear mother since December. So I'm really looking forward to that and going down there and spending some time with her, and just chilling. She don't like doing much, but maybe going to dinner and going to lunch, and that's all good with me as long as I spend some time with my mother. So yeah, that's what's occupying my headspace, getting down to Little Rock, and I haven't been down to my old stomping grounds in a while, so getting down there and see my brother and his wife and whatever other family and friends I got down there, just getting down there and chilling, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, fellas, I got my oldest, man. She'll be attending college next year.
Hey,
So she had the opportunity this week. She got into a jump start program at the U of A. So she got to experience a little bit being out the house, having her own dorm room and stuff like that, man. So it's one of those moments to where, you think about it when they're younger, but it's just kind of like, all right, she'll be out of here soon, man. But it's cool to listen to the conversations, throughout the week as far as her just taking those steps and trying to figure out where she wants to go, how she wants to go about doing it, man. So it's just kind of cool right now just seeing her grow up right now. So that's what's up.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say probably what's a lot on my mind right now is kind of taking real estate in my head right now is really just this political landscape. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but like I said, right now it's just a lot going on, and we always say that this is the most important election of our life, but this is really the most important election of our life. So with what I do from 9 to 5, like I said, right now it's a lot on me. So
Sure.
that's kind of that's kind of taking real estate in my head right now. So I would say that, aka work. Uh, yeah, that's my bar a little bit right now.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you on that, brother.
It's definitely a lot going on in the political world, and I'm not going to get into any details about it, but all I can say is get out there and vote.
That's
Vote,
it.
Plain and
vote,
simple.
and vote.
Plain and simple. Man. Plain
Plain
and
and
simple.
simple. If you don't vote, I do not want to hear no complaining.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you complain about the laws, about the government. Like, I don't want to hear nothing. If you don't vote, if you ain't out there flexing your voice and lifting your voice up with a vote, then don't complain about nothing. When it happens, just sit there and shut up.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Once again, plain and simple.
Plain and simple. Right. Not having to share the particular thing what happened, but is there something that you had to deal with issue wise in the past that was really hard to get through? Um, I'm gonna jump in on this one. One thing that something that happened to me in the past, and I mean, I don't mind going into detail, but back I had a close friend pass away, Derek Swain, when I was in the 8, he was in the 7, and that stuck that was on me for a while because I just kind of felt like if I would have we typically would ask each other to spend the night over each other's houses, like we would rotate, and one particular weekend I didn't, and that was the time that he had passed. So I
Yeah.
held that on for a while, and until I had talked with his mom one day, and I kind of told her that I was holding on to it, and she told me to let it go. I think about him all the time, but that was one thing that I dealt with for a long time, like well into my late latter 30s, and I dealt with
Wow.
that for a long time.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah, that's something right there, brother.
Yeah, but you
That's
got
something.
through it though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, my issue simply, man, was just trying to figure out how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in a household where my grandfather, he was the head of the household, but he was a working man. You know what I'm saying? But the relationship that I was always trying to find, just to, when basketball wasn't there, and I moved to the University of Arkansas, and I was just really just trying to find my whole thing, because you couldn't tell me that I wouldn't have a chance to, at least play at a level to where at that moment it felt like, my passion, that's what I was supposed to do. So that didn't work out for me, man. I was a diehard Razorback fan, and wanted to play for the Razorbacks and get up here, and that didn't work out for me. So it was just, man, me just trying to stick around and just figure out something new. So I'm out on my own now. There's no restrictions of somebody telling me when to get up to go to class. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to make these decisions as a man now. So it's time to get out and get a job.
Yeah.
I can play your time the right way to try to figure out those things, man. So, you know, that was the issue right there for me.
Right, right,
Okay.
right.
All right. Um, so so for me, uh, so back in January, um, I was diagnosed with cancer back in January of 2023, and then I went through some treatments and had a surgery and everything, and then unfortunately, it came back in June. The cancer returned in June. Um, and I was really having a hard time dealing with that because I guess you're thinking, when you think about cancer, you think, it can. I didn't think that it could never happen to me, but you didn't see it happening to you, to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You thought that you were
Right.
doing things. I thought I was pretty healthy. I thought I was, eating right and working out and everything. And sometimes, you know, that that particular disease doesn't have a name. You know what I'm saying? It hits
Right.
anybody at any given time. You know what I'm saying? So I had cancer in January, had it in June, um, had the second surgery in June, and that was hard to deal with. It was hard to accept that it was happening to me. It was hard to accept that that I was going through that. I didn't know what my life was going to be like after cancer,
Right.
the quality of my life after cancer. And I can say today that it's really good. I can say today that I'm cancer free. It's been um, 1 year,
Yes,
a
sir.
little over a year since June,
Good, bro.
and I'm cancer free now. And I couldn't feel more blessed and more appreciative of the man above. My wife supported me through everything. She's been very instrumental, very inspirational through the whole thing, and I don't know what I would have done without her, being by my side. So, um, but yeah, man, that was hard to deal with. That was a hard thing to accept, and just going through that and dealing with the treatments and and trying to fight off the sickness from the treatments. That was a bit challenging. Missing work. Because you're sick from cancer treatments. So that was I would say probably maybe the hardest things, maybe one of the hardest things in my life I had to deal with. So, but I'm glad to say now that I'm cancer free, and hopefully it stays that way, and I continue being healthy. And
It will. We ain't gonna
It
say
will.
hope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so that's it.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off the last question. What fellas, what do y'all do in y'all free time or y'all me time, to deal with stress or anxiety when you're dealing with it?
I can listen to a little music.
Yeah.
Music is always a calming factor for me.
Particular song or artist?
See, I could be all over the place when it comes to listening to music,
Yeah,
man.
see, so with me, I'm kind of all over the place. It just kind of depends on what kind of mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be down for some Kells. You know what I'm saying? I might be down for some Drizzy. You know what I mean? I might be down for some old school R&B. There's no,
Right, right, right,
there's no. I mean, my music genre. You gotta see my iPod; it's all over the place.
right. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my music genre is pretty well vast. So I like listening to music, and I also like working out. Something about pushing weights around and you know, lifting and working out and doing something physical helps relieve my stress. Just doing something physical. So listening to
Exactly.
music and working out is probably my main two things I like to do when I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
The same, brother. The same. Like I said, my playlist, you can be doing a Cupid shuffle. You can join church. You can turn around and
Yeah,
go to the club. You know what I'm saying? So it
yeah,
just all depends, man. But music is, out music as well as, I'm gonna find me a gym. I'm gonna find, I'm gonna spend some time in the gym. And then
I'm fine.
some days I'm just gonna, I might not have anything going. I just ride in silence. What I'm saying? Just kind of listen to my own thoughts for a little bit. So
Yeah,
but those are one of the main three things that I do, man.
Jamal, what you like as you tote on that stogie?
Man,
Yeah.
Motherfucker looks so good.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm definitely a connoisseur of the cigars.
yeah,
Uh,
I see.
Definitely want to give a shout out to my boy Henry Beasley. He tuning in, class of
What's up with
'96.
it?
What
What's
up,
up with it,
Hen?
bro?
What up,
What's up
Henry?
with it?
Um, Definitely smoking a cigar, drinking an old fashioned Woodford, preferably light ice.
That
Okay,
boy.
okay.
Uh, Also,
Yeah.
I like binge watching TV. I'm
Yeah.
all over the place. I like Game of Thrones, one of my favorite. Uh,
Man, do you watch House of Dragons?
I'm starting tonight. I watched the first
No.
episode. I know I gotta kind of get into it, so I'm
Get,
gonna
get,
start
get up,
there.
get up, get up on that, man, because that's going back about a good 200-300 years before Game of Thrones, man. It's off chain.
Yeah. Just watch Presumed Innocent. That's a good one.
Mm.
Jake Gyllenhaal. So yeah, like I said, just a good cigar. Like I said, just kind of finding something to binge watch because I'm always out and about. So anytime that I'm at the crib and I'm able to sit down and put my feet up, I definitely it's definitely one way that I relieve stress and anxiety. I deal with anxiety from time to time. It's hard for me to turn my brain off. Like I said, I'm always thinking about the next thing and what I got going on. So
Yeah.
I deal with anxiety. Also, it's kind of something which leads sometimes it's hard for me to sleep at night. So, anytime that I'm able to uh, you know, finally turn my brain off and able to get some sleep. One thing that I did find out that's kind of a remedy for that. I found an app where it's thunderstorms. So hearing
Oh
that,
yeah, 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 yeah.
that noise and that common noise typically puts me to sleep. So I've been doing that lately, and it's definitely worked wonders.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at
I do the same thing, but I definitely come on some Gentle Rain, black screen, and fall asleep.
Man, and
that.
I'm out of there.
Man, I'm on your Pandora radio every single night since Pandora radio has been invented. So however many years that was ago, I literally listen to Pandora radio every single night. Every single night.
Okay.
Turn my phone on.
I'm trying to remember last time I heard Pandora.
Listen to some slow jams what I go to sleep to every night.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this. It's kind of a little off script too. If like I said, if you going through something, like I said, and you feel like that, it's rough. Like just call somebody. Just get it off your chest.
Yeah.
One thing is you don't want that stuff, sitting and piling up on you, because when it come out, it always comes out when it doesn't need to. So like just getting stuff off your chest. If you need somebody to talk to, call somebody. Hell, reach out to us or something.
Right.
Like I said, we ain't hard to find, but definitely don't feel like that you ever alone. Like I said, with these two fellas right here, I don't look at them as friends. I look at them as my brothers. So, anytime I feel like that, something is rough. Like I said, we laugh, we fight, we argue, but the one common denominator is we love each other. So, and I'm not, it never ashamed to say, saying that I love my brother. So, always, people out there know that, you're not going through anything alone. You have family, you have friends, or even if you just need to reach out to us, hey, we here.
We here.
So, I just thought I'd put that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No wrong with that, brother.
Yeah. My last question in the section, what is well, actually, I'm gonna ask one more. What is something that you're looking forward to, in the next couple of days, next week or so? What is something that you're looking forward to? And we'll start off with you, right out.
Well, man, I'm looking forward to resting this weekend. I was gone out last weekend, man, and my cousin had the opportunity to referee a tournament down there last weekend, and we got it in. Worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was a total of 20, 28 games or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good
experience. A lot of games.
There's a lot of games. So we came on back, and instead of me resting from the get-go, I got right back in the gym, man, and that wasn't a good idea for me. So I got the opportunity this weekend just to rest a little bit. Just trying to do that a little bit more, just trying to, just be more mindful of that, man. That's cool to just kind of sit back and recover from time to time. So I'm going to get some rest, catch up and chop it up with my girls this weekend, and, that'll be my weekend.
Yep. I ain't going to hold y'all long on this. I think I kind of spoke on it earlier about I'm going to my mother in a couple of days. So, That's why I'm looking forward to the next few days. Just spend some time with my moms and catching up with all the family and, doing my thing in Little Rock. So that's why I'm looking forward for the next couple of days.
Gotcha. Mine is not too much. It's real simple. I'm ready for these Olympics to start on Sunday.
Oh, that is Friday, ain't it, man? Yes, sir.
I'm ready for these.
When is the first basketball game? Is it going to be 3:00 in the morning? If it's so, I'm make sure that I'm up at 3:00 in the morning watching.
I don't know what time it is, but I know they play Friday though.
They play Friday? It was just the opening ceremony Friday.
No, I think the first game I saw a few times. I don't know. I just kind of looked at it.
I think the first game is Saturday.
I want to say I saw like 11 or something like that. I'm not sure, bro, but
that's
what I look forward
to. As much as I'm excited about USA basketball, typically during the Olympics, I'm all about some track and field.
Oh yeah,
all about track and field. Noah Lyles, saying our home girl, Shakiri, however you say her name, but
yes,
yeah. But
I remember going to watch that as a kid, bro.
Man, I'm all about some track and field, so I definitely can't wait till Olympics to start. So that's definitely one thing that I'm looking forward to, in the upcoming days.
Yeah. I'll definitely be sitting around watching all of that while I'm resting, brother.
Yeah.
You just gave me something to remind me about that.
Mm-hmm. And this next question. It kind of teeters on a little self reflection. But what is one thing about you that you wish that you could change about yourself?
Hmm.
Want to go, Mark?
Yeah, I go ahead, man. I thought about that when that question was proposed, man. And I wouldn't change anything, man. I wouldn't.
I like that.
I wouldn't change anything. Everything I went through was for me, and it's you know, here I am, the man I am today. So I wouldn't change anything. And one thing I am proud to say is that regardless of whatever stage I was at in my life, man, I always had a knack for knowing how to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So even when I at my best, I was still able to make others laugh. So I wouldn't change nothing, bro. I wouldn't change anything.
It's real. Can I say something funny?
Guess what you can do?
The one thing, and then we just speaking hypothetical.
Yeah. We speak it real. We just talk.
If I could wish it into existence, wish I was taller. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really, that's really for some basketball shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I was about 6'5", 6'4" to 6'6".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because number one, that would have incredibly increased my confidence as a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, I just wish I was just tall as like Mark ass. I just wish I was just tall as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", so I'm not short by any
I'm saying
means.
you ain't short, man.
But I wish I was taller. I wish I was about 6'4" to 6'6", 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I could change that. There was one thing I could change about myself. I would change my height because I wish I was a little bit taller so I could dunk on the motherfucker.
Gotcha. Straight up.
I honestly, I wish that I wasn't in my 30s when I really didn't care a lot about what people thought about. Like I used to care about a lot, like what people thought about me, as far as just not having feeling like that I didn't have the freedom to fail.
Right.
When I kind of felt, I felt like that I kind of lived my life in a bubble with my dad and having his last name Arnold and him, kind of big in the public eye. I just kind of always felt like I didn't have the freedom to fail, in which I just, hate I waited so long just to, I don't want to use the words not care, but just live my life unapologetically.
Yeah.
So, I just wish I would have did that before, rather than, kind of coming to that conclusion in my early 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good shit. That's good shit.
Yeah. Also, and we'll be giving these PSAs throughout the pod. If you or anyone that you are close with or dealing with any mental health issues, you are not alone. You can text MHA Mary Helen Alpha to 741-741 to reach a mental health counselor. This is available 24/7. So, like I said, if you or anyone that you know are dealing with those issues, like I said, just text MHA to 741-741 24/7.
All right.
So,
All right. I like it. All right.
mm-hmm.
All right. So what's your daily morning routine to get started to clear your mind? Like what do you do in the morning to get started to clear your mind? I'll tell you what I do. So I get up about 5:30 in the morning, wash my face, brush my teeth, put my clothes on, and I head to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Work out about an hour. It's an intense workout. It's F45, so it's HIIT fitness. So it's anything from cardio to strengthening to the core. Like we do everything. So I finish that workout, come home, take a shower, get sweet. You know what I'm saying? Throw on my suit. You know what I'm saying? Get clean. You know what I'm saying? And I head out for my day. Right now, doing what I do, I could be anywhere in Dallas, in DFW area, Dallas, Fort Worth, Grand Prairie, Arlington, Denton. I'm all over the place right now with my job, so I can be headed anywhere. But that's pretty much my routine. I get up in the morning, go gym, take a shower, get dressed, get fly, and head to one of my properties for the day. Come home. In the evening time, I usually get out about 6 o'clock. Sometimes before that, come home in the evening time. I usually do a spin class on my Peloton for about 15 minutes. Do my push-ups and sit-ups, and then it's on me from there. You know what I like to do? I ain't gonna say it on this podcast, but
Talk to me. But,
you know what I like to do, and
yeah.
After that, it's on me, and then I rinse and repeat the next day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's kind of my daily routine. What say you, Tremont?
I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I gave myself a stretch, a morning yawn. Get up, wake up. Normally wake up anywhere between 6:15 to 6:45. Take a bath, Dove soap.
Mm-hmm.
Dove.
Got
Dove soap.
So do you use the bar? Or do you got the little squeeze gel stuff?
Man, pause on the squeeze. Pause. we straight. That's pause.
And they can squeeze it too.
Man, pause.
Man,
straight bar. Straight bar.
Okay.
Get up, clothes. I typically have my clothes already earned. I earn on Sundays for the whole week, so I ain't even got to worry about that.
Damn.
Hold
on. Pause right there.
You gonna try to slide that on by there.
Hold on. You earn on Sunday for the entire week, so Monday through Friday. God damn, boy, you putting in some work on Sunday, ain't you?
Yes, sir. But
morning.
That boy structure.
But the thing is, typically 2 days out the week, I have a suit on. So I mean, that's something. You ain't got to earn anything you got to worry about. So
that boy got some structure.
Man, that boy good.
Get up, get dressed. First thing, I do before I eat, drink me some water. And I'm typically on the road by 7:30 because I typically got a 45-minute to an hour commute to work. And, go ahead and knock out my day. That's it.
Wow. Well, it sounds like we all get up around the same time. Because we starting around 5:30 around here. And get up, like you say, complete your hygiene and everything, man. And, me and the family get together. It's one thing that I picked up about a year and a half ago. I went to go visit my aunt and uncle. They live in Atlanta. And one thing that they do every morning, they all going to just take time and they going to, in unison, they going to say the Lord's Prayer. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, cool. So that was something I came back and I brought it back to the house. So, that's a routine of ours. We'll do that. Summer school. So the girls, they'll go back to bed and stuff like that. And then, here lately, my wife's been getting everything prepared for, the school year coming up. So we'll go our way. And I leave out in time. I go pick up my client. I'm heading over to the boxing gym. I do my thing, and he usually finds him it's either I think he goes back and forth from the bike to the treadmill and stuff like that. So, he get his workout in, get about an hour, and then it all depends on what day, what time. Usually he either has a therapy session, or I take him. He can do his physical as well as have someone to sit down and talk to. So he does that at least twice a week. And then also his mother, I try to make sure she makes it to and from some of her appointments as well. So it just depends on the day. Then it could be just something as simple as getting them out and taking them to get, things from the grocery store, pick up prescriptions and things like that. So, each day can be different. And once I'm done with them, I come home and I relax for a little bit. And here, as of lately, I've been able to get a consistent hoop session in, man. So
Yeah.
me and the fellas, we got a group going, and we usually play around 6 o'clock in the evening. And if I got time for it, you know what I'm saying, I'll go in there and try to, get some cardio in for the evening. I'm back at the house chilling. It's whatever after that. Got power back on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all to put me on the boys.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? Then, I'm like Shaft. If you know me, you know me.
Right.
No, what I like to do. So, that's my daily
Right.
routine. I said it's like you say, get up the next day and do it all over again.
Yes, sir. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
All right. What is the one thing that you are grateful for, and why? Start us off, Mark.
Man, my mother, man. My mother, man.
Jones.
And I knew that question was coming. I promised myself, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna keep my emotions together, man. But that's one person that has been an example in my life of unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? Like her being a single parent, dealing with what we deal with, you know what I'm saying, that she never made me feel like I could never come home. I could never get a hug, you know what I'm saying? So I said my mother is everything for me. And so I try to convey myself on a daily basis. Just for someone to, when they have a conversation with her, they say like, you did a good job with him. You know what I'm saying? As far as I try to be mannerable, respectable, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm very grateful for Phyllis Renee Ridout, man. And,
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
my mother.
Phyllis Renee Ridout.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I like it. What about you,
Yeah.
Javon?
One thing that I definitely am grateful for is my son. Um, do I feel like that I could be a better father? Yes. But the thing is I've learned that this thing called life, it ain't no instructions manual to this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, it ain't. It's not, brother. It's
Uh,
not. It's not.
it's kind of learn as you go, but just with everything that you do it from a good place. And I feel like that's always the foundation of something. If you do it from a good place, uh, those seeds that you sow, because the thing is, if you sow bad seeds, you're gonna reap bad harvests. If you
Yes,
sow
sir.
good seeds, you're gonna sow good, you're gonna reap good harvest. So just being a father.
I think he froze for a little bit.
Got froze for a minute.
Yeah. I'll come back in here soon.
But I feel what he was saying though, man. Being a father is something that's not. I mean, not only is it important, but it's like an honor. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because
of course.
you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Mark, and you can speak to that. I can't speak to that because I don't have any kids, but Mark, you can speak to that. I mean, you're a girl dad.
That's what I am.
You know what I'm saying? So, being a dad is kind of like wearing a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? Because
I can be honest, man. When I knew that I was about to have my first child, man, I can honestly say I was kind of frightened. I didn't know what
I
to
bet you
think.
was.
I
How
was.
old were you? You had your first kid. How old were you?
Ooh, wow, God, I was my
She 18 now, Mama.
yeah, so 20. What, man? 27. 27 now, my first one. You know what I'm saying? So but still though, then I just remember feeling like that, man, worried about like what the relationship was gonna be. Just kind of reflecting on my relationship with my mother, you know what I'm saying? And, it was just, and still to this day, it's still a learning process, man. Like I said, she's getting older, so now I have to adapt, you know what I'm saying? I have to, like they say, you got to loosen up a little bit more and let them allow to make their own mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to we established deadlines. And my youngest, she's growing up as well. You know, she's starting to show interest and stuff like that, man. So it's one of those. It's like they say, man.
And how old are your two daughters?
Macy just turned 12 in April, and Maya is 18. So yeah.
Talk about that dynamic. What's it like raising an 18-year-old and a 12-year-old simultaneously? Because one is in a whole different place in life, and one is sort of just getting started.
Well, I mean, it's you know, it has its challenges, but for overall, man, I really can honestly say like I have some good kids. You know what I'm saying? I try to, you know, I always tell them to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful and stuff like that. And the challenge is, you know, now is just trying to keep them knowing, like, you know, regardless of what you go through, this is gonna be your sister. This is gonna be your sister. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your moments. You know, things are gonna happen, but that's not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool, man. Like, you know, they got a lot of my personality. They like to dance. They like to crack jokes. Y'all heard in that laughing before we started.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's cool, man. You know, it's a real cool thing, bro.
Jamal,
nothing like being a father.
Jamal, I want to give you a chance to complete your thought. What were you saying as you exit out on us a little while ago?
First of all, the devil is a lie.
Devil is a lie.
Yeah, damn me. The internet just, you know, the devil. Yeah, devil is a lie. I'm gonna say that. But no, just having a 19-year-old son that's doing well in school. He's going to his junior year. Got his mind right, and you know, definitely more so compliments of his mom and us, and you know, just getting everything instilled in him that he needs to become a great man to society. You know, to make good decisions, good man with character, and that's the most thing. That's probably the number one thing for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So in a perfect world, this was, you know, a question we constructed, but in a perfect world, where do you see yourself at in 5 years?
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
Honestly, I would probably say on some island somewhere with my feet in the sand, smoking a cigar.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Really, real time. That's exactly what I was gonna say, bro.
Man, being able to be away, being able to let my money make money for myself and not me having to make money. In a perfect world, that's where I'm going to see myself in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to get up and go somewhere, travel the world, and not even have to even think twice about it. So I would say that.
Let me piggyback off of that about your feet in the sand part. So, and it's been, I mean, I don't know why, but this has been on my mind a lot lately. But retirement has been like a heavy thought on my mind lately. You know what I'm saying? And in 5 years, I see myself 5 years close to retirement. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my wife trying to retire early, like really early. You know what I'm saying? We're laying the foundation. We're doing all things, you know what I'm saying, to make that come to fruition, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm with Tremont. I like to see myself on the beach with my feet in the sand and, you know what I'm saying, and smoking on a cigar and drinking something tropical. Like I see myself 5 years closer to my early retirement 5 years from now. And I'm going to speak that. I'm going to wish that into existence.
It sounds like in 5 years we all taking a trip then.
Yeah,
man,
that's what it sounds like.
I like it,
man.
Because I want the same for myself. Perfect world, man. As long as I can sit there and be able to enjoy myself, still be some kind of, you know, physically take care of myself, man. And you know, I'm hey man, we either gonna book that 5 years. We're going around feeding the same. Having a good old time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Yes, sir. So all right. So again, if you are anyone, especially in the Little Rock area, anyone that's close to you, anyone dealing with mental health issues, know that you are not alone. You're not alone. And I have a resource for you. So it's called Insights Renewal. This is a firm that counsels people for mental health issues, and it's insightsrenewalcenter.com. That's insightrenewalcenter.com. If you want the address for it, Insight Renewal Center LLC. The address is 12410 Cantrell Road, Suite 202, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72227. You can visit them in person or you can visit them online, but that's a resource for anyone that's dealing with mental health. If you know somebody that's dealing with mental health, again, you are not alone. Please contact insightrenewalcenter.com. The phone number is 501-414-0111. Please get them a call. They will be happy to hear from you.
Yeah, man. Am I the only one that thinks of the Michael Jackson song when you saying you were not alone? They don't pop in y'all head when you say that?
About 100 times, actually.
Okay. Good. Like, that's not good to hear. That's not only me, bro.
Yeah.
Not only me.
You and I.
Hand out, have like Michael had the V all the way down here.
Yeah, man. He was on some South Central shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all know who wrote that song, don't you?
R. Kelly.
Talk to me then. Okay then.
Yes, sir. Hey, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna say it. Let me
say it now.
Never mind. And listen,
okay.
that's my King of R&B.
Talk to me.
Tuesday.
Talk to me, man. That's another episode.
Even though we got issues, that's another episode. But that's King of R&B, man.
Right. That's cool, fellas. That's cool. So, what I'm gonna do is, I got some either or questions that I'm gonna present to you all.
Come on.
With
y'all
it.
Ready for it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Would you rather die a hero or live as a hero long enough to see yourself to become a villain?
I think I would live long enough to become the villain. You know what I'm saying? First of all, dying a hero ain't about shit. To me. You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta become a villain to live longer, then so be it. So I'd rather live long enough to become a villain than to die a hero. That's my take on it.
I got you there.
I'm gonna say, one of my all-time favorite series is called The Wire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Marlo said something in there that stuck with me, and it was just a couple of words. He said, "My name is my name."
Yeah.
So I would rather look at legacy and my name is my name. I think I'd rather die a hero because I would rather people talk about me when I'm gone rather than forget about me when I'm gone.
Let me tell you something though. They ain't gonna forget about the villain though. They ain't gonna forget about you, a villain.
It's a Yankee.
Villain,
you can't have
that
one.
villain is gonna be remembered
to be honest.
over time. Maybe not for the greatest things, but he's gonna be remembered.
I don't see no villains with a name after them.
Say what?
Yeah.
You don't see no villains with what?
You know what? Let me take that back.
Yeah.
Let me take that back.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
We got one coming up in October.
I'd rather die a hero, man. It's just, it's just really just, like Chav said, die a hero ain't shit. I'm like, God damn.
Ain't shit, man. What would I die for? You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta become a villain to live. It is what it is.
I guess, but I'd rather die. I'd rather die like a hero, though, man. You know, I'd rather go out like that.
All right.
What about if you had the choice of being the richest person in the world, or would you rather be the smartest person in the world?
I ain't gonna like me on this podcast.
What you mean, man?
I don't like me.
Go ahead. Speak your mind. Tell them what you
I'd
want.
rather be the richest person in the world.
Okay.
Rich because I can buy anything I want. I can buy a smart motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can buy me somebody who's smart if I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? If I'm rich, ain't nothing I can't pay for. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you, bro.
So call me superstitious, call me superficial, but I'd rather be the richest person in the world.
Okay. I'd rather be the smartest, man. I would say smartest. You know, that way I can figure out how to get to the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I'm already at the money.
You already at it.
I'm already at it. You know what I'm
saying? So you bought me to find the money.
Exactly. I bought you and I can find the money. Exactly. I can find more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
okay.
You feel me?
It takes a team, brother. It takes a team. Somebody got to do it.
Yes, sir. It takes a village.
Yeah, it takes a village, my nigga.
Also, it's a lot of smart motherfuckers that start out with a lot of money and end up broke.
So,
I won't be smart, but with that, I need understanding with it. It's not good to be smart if you don't have understanding with it. So I think I'm gonna go that smart route because shit, my brain is gonna give me everything, all the wealth and everything else that I need. So
yeah.
So we working for Shell.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, both of y'all motherfuckers work for me. Yeah.
Look, we robbing Shaft because we smart. We robbing.
It is. Well, let me ask y'all this. Would you rather have people admire you for your good deeds or respect you because of your power?
They respect me because of my power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need all that.
Yeah.
All of it.
I need all that in a bag of chips.
All of
it.
All of it.
Yeah.
I think we all agree with on that one like that.
Give me all that.
I need the respect. Respect
all
my
that.
power.
Now,
good is nice. It is nice to be admired. It's okay. It's wonderful. It's real warm to be admired.
Now,
but it's awesome to have somebody respect you.
I don't want the respect that I can't think of the dude name out there in Houston. Oh, my mind went blank. Rap a lot.
Jay Prince.
I don't want Jay Prince to take the heat. I ain't no little nigga, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want that kind of respect,
you know what I'm saying?
Not your little niggas.
Hey,
yeah.
He,
he out here trying to son motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Nigga said, you 60, nigga. You 60.
Yeah. I'll take the respect though.
For sure. All day.
Okay. Would you take the easy way out of anything ever again, or would you just stop procrastinating?
I'm gonna say stop procrastinating because I like taking the easy way out of shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I love skipping a step. You know what I'm saying? I love taking the easy way out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that, man. I love taking the easy way out.
It makes sense, though.
I love skipping steps if I can. I like to work smarter, not harder.
There you go.
Right.
So if I had to pick one, I would stop procrastinating because I like taking the easy way out of shit. Especially at my age, look here. Easy is good for me.
Right.
Let me find out Shaft wrote all the answers on that little piece of paper.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'm with you though. It takes a little bit of both, though, man. It takes a little bit of both, man.
Yeah,
It takes a little bit of both. Once you figure it out, you make it easy on yourself now.
Yeah.
You can put the work in the beginning, but then you're gonna figure out how to lighten it up on yourself. So I rock with that. I can rock with that.
Me procrastinating. I said 2024. I'm gonna start living the life instead of just going through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so definitely quit procrastinating on things that I've been wanting to do and just kind of been putting it off. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And that's just what it is.
It is. Respect that as well, brother. Respect that as well.
What about you, Mark?
I'm kind of like what you said. It takes a little bit of both. You know, I don't mind, procrastinating. You go ahead and get the work out the way. But once I figure it out and I can make it easy on myself, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, work smarter and not harder.
Yes,
but you got to stop procrastinating at some point because them ideas going to get to you to the point to where you're going to have to, if you don't get them out, they're going to get the best of you. So that's why I'm making sense with that question. But as far, would you rather have an exciting but dangerous life or a boring but meaningful life?
Give me boring but meaningful.
Yeah.
I can, I'm okay with boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with doing what I do, going upstairs playing NBA 2K, watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Putting something in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with boring.
Pause.
I'm okay with boring, but meaningful.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give me boring and meaningful all day, every day.
Gotcha.
I don't like the dangerous. I ain't with that dangerous shit.
Man.
Nah.
If this question was asked in my 20s,
yeah,
man, bungee jumping, all that.
Let's do it.
I'm
bucket list everything.
Man, I'm jumping on alligators. I'm fighting alligators. Everything.
I don't know about all that shit though.
I'm doing everything. So right now.
So you one of the motherfuckers that like to run with the bulls, huh?
Man, I'm not.
Leave. Now if you see an alligator, nigga, y'all don't even like frogs, nigga. Look up and see an alligator.
I want to do everything in my 20s, but I ain't got to the point now. Man, I just want me a cigar and an old fashioned, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's where I'm at too, man. I take that boring but meaningful.
Yeah, boring but meaningful, man.
I can find pleasure in the small things, just kind of send up the
Mark, there's so much pleasure in the small things.
Yeah.
Pause.
Like I said this weekend, I look forward to rest. I said it earlier, like I just look forward to rest, man. You know what I'm saying? When I get it, I'm gonna get it.
The boy said he hit me with the pause, man. God damn.
Pause the shit out of you. Steady hitting your ass with a pause.
All right. What do you fear losing the most? I'll tell you what. For me, it's financial security and trust. Let me speak on that. So the stability of having peace that comes with financial security, that's like you can't put that in words. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just be financially stable and, being able to provide for your family, provide for others, to do things when you want to, as you want to. I mean, I'm not rich or anything. Obviously, I'm not rich, you know what I'm saying? But being financially stable is something that I would fear of losing, and trust in relationship and in professional. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for my job not to be able to trust me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for my job not to be able to look at me, but like to depend on me to do a certain thing and know I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Having to check on me all the time and look after me all the time. So I would say financial stability and trust. So I know I gave two answers, but I was kind of speaking on both of those. You know what I'm saying? But trust in relationships. Obviously, I don't want to disappoint my wife ever disappoint my wife, and trust in professional having those things are what bothers me the most when I think about what I would hate to lose the most.
Yeah. Well, I know this is out of our control and it's a way of life, but I always have a fear of just like losing loved ones, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing.
Oh,
I mean, I'm one of the ones y'all know how I am, man. Don't answer your phone. Watch how many times I blow your ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one
Already.
thing. Get up there, you check on people, man. Like I said, like you never know what people.
That's real though, Mark. That's real though.
That's me, bro. That's I try to not only learn from my own mistakes, but I learn from others as well. And so when people call and they lose, close people to me, it's kind of like, man, like, I can't control that. I can't control it. I just know how each day can be different. You know what I'm saying? You can wake up and get good news, and then give another 30 minutes, something can happen as far as that. So,
Right.
that's one thing I feel like losing.
We had our experience with that recently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One thing that I'm scared to lose, and it's already pause. Erection.
Hey man,
Pause.
what you just say, man?
Man.
Hey man,
Larry.
hey,
I'm just
that
gotta stay working. That gotta stay working. Yeah. That's all I got.
That's it, my nigga. That's what you feel losing.
Hey,
So
I'm afraid. Hey. You can take my right foot,
for that.
but this is long. Is that lumber still working? We good.
Oh,
Bro, you can take my foot like Kuta Kente.
You're late. You're late on that lumber
working.
Oh, that diving board.
Man. Man.
Yeah, nigga, that's real though.
God, man, boy, you was retarded, man.
That's what he is.
He's real retarded. What about you? What about you, Ride Out?
I answered. I said,
all right. Simple question. Are you afraid to be alone?
I would say no.
And by alone, I don't mean like by yourself in the dark, like alone.
Yeah.
Like no kind of support whatsoever.
Yeah, like no wife, no real friends, just on your own.
That wouldn't be cool at all.
Are you afraid to do it though? Because the reason why I ask, because sometimes situations like that show themselves to us. Like sometimes we end up in a situation to where we're kind of alone. You know what I'm saying? Either you done gone through divorce. Through divorce, you done lost a couple of friends. You know what I'm saying, that you was cool with because they was cool with the wife, so you lost some friends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we're either alone or we feel like we're alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So speaking on that, are you afraid to be alone? I tell you, I'm not.
I mean,
because I feel like I'm self-sufficient, and if I was alone, I probably wouldn't be alone for too long.
Yeah, I guess.
If I had to be alone,
and I'm gonna say this for me. I'm not afraid to be alone, but I'm afraid to die alone. I don't want to be on my deathbed and nobody is right there with me.
Right.
I'm 100% with you on that.
I'm terrified of that, but day in and day out. I'm kind of a loner by nature anyway.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. I'm an only child, so that kind of comes natural to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the oldest of five now. You know, I love my siblings to death, but like I said, with me being the oldest, it's almost like you was the experiment first. You
Yeah.
know, I remember I had a damn curfew and my siblings didn't. You know, where they really didn't. So you know, it was just like I was the guinea pig.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I was the youngest of six, and the next one was 11 years older than me. So I kind of grew up as an only child.
mm.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that, Tremont.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was from sixth grade. It was just me and mama. So that was nice. That was the times throughout the year, especially around when it came to the holiday times. She was working two jobs and stuff. So she'll come home and prepare food and head right on back out. So I was just in there, man. Me and my Nintendo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My little gadget. Swear to God. So that was. I mean, I kind of like what Tremont said though, man. Like I don't have a problem being alone, but that down alone is something different. When you can't call nobody at the end, it kind of
Whew.
and I've seen that within the line of work that I do. You have people that you know, for whatever reason, they don't feel like they need to support you anymore. So now you just kind of there. You're mad at everybody else. So
Right.
Yeah.
that is something, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Is it easier for as far as forgiveness? Is that something easy for y'all to do?
That's an open-ended question. It depends on what I'm asked to be forgiven. If it has anything to do with my kid or my family,
Yeah.
ooh,
But I mean, you can. Well, this is my opinion. I think you can forgive to a certain extent. I mean, you can forgive them and just kind of no longer deal with them. Like okay, like you know the reason why I won't acknowledge your presence ever again. So please do not act like we don't have that understanding. It can get ugly, but you know what you did. Go ahead. That's the way that we're going to keep this peace. When you see me, you go left and I go right. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
the only thing is we in a world where they want to you go left, they want to go left with you.
And like, you come on left with me then.
Come on, let's come in.
Come on left with me then, because I'm trying to get away from it. I'm trying to be as peaceful as I can. I'm trying to avoid the shit because I know I don't deal with you for whatever that reason may be. And once we get that established, I'm gonna go my way. Now, if you continue to follow me, then X, Y, Z can happen. So don't be surprised. It goes back to that respect thing. That's how you get that respect and that power. You know what I'm saying? You stand on what you stand on and going about your way. You don't necessarily always gotta prove anything. You know what I'm saying? Your actions can speak louder than that. But if I go left and you go left, you're gonna get right.
Right.
Yeah.
Some call
right.
hands.
Hands, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably forgiven to a fault. I'm a bit of a softie when it comes to forgiveness. I'm quick to forgive somebody for anything. Now I don't want you to mistake my kindness or weakness, but
Right.
I am quick to forgive people and allow people to make amends of what they did or whatever they did to wrong me or cross me or whatever.
Right.
I'm kind of, I would say it is easy for me to forgive others, as long as ain't nothing major. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say that it's easy for me to forgive others, and I'm kind of a softie when it comes to forgiving, and it's probably to a fault. But I tend to I like to say that I have a big heart, and sometimes having a big heart,
You do.
it gets broken from time to time. You know what I'm saying? And people like to step on your heart from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna change me. I think I continue having a big heart. I think I continue to at least want to forgive people.
Right.
So yeah. I would say it's easy for me to forgive people. Yeah.
Yeah. It is. I will forgive, but I'm not gonna say that it's easy at times because I think it really depends on what it is. I will forgive, To sum up the answer, yeah, I will forgive, but it's not easy at times.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah.
I agree with y'all totally on that. Uh, what do you all feel is when it comes to death, man? Is that something that you can admit that you're afraid of?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna say because I think it's more so, even though I know where I'm going, but it's just
Hmm.
that unknown feeling.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I think it's just that unknown feeling. I know where I'm going. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Am I gonna die at
Yeah,
51? Am I gonna die
Right.
at 65? Am
yeah.
I gonna die at
How
77?
it's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You
How
always
it's gonna
feel,
happen?
Yeah,
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I,
yeah,
so so I try not to think about that.
Mhm.
But the older you get, the more it sits in the back of your mind.
That's what
yeah.
wisdom. That's where wisdom starts, though. You have to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like once you acknowledge the fact that you're out of control of that, man, then it's you
And,
know,
and then
in my
and then the
opinion,
thing
that wisdom starts to crown.
then the thing is when you see so much death around you, it just it's just that you start thinking about your mortality. Like, well, damn,
Right.
am I going, at 51 or 75?
All right.
Yeah.
You
When
know,
it's gonna happen?
yeah. So it's just that unknown, feeling of just not knowing, when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel you, Jamon. I feel you on
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, we have some that's still with us that are not too far from us. Some that's been 10 years younger than us. I don't know if y'all remember David Bell, man.
But
He was
yeah,
David Bell. We was in sixth grade, brother. Sixth grade. That was my guy playing on Pikeview uh county league team at the Northern Rock Boys and Girls Club. Sixth grade, brother. That young man just in a regular routine where everybody go to each other's house, play a video game, wait your turn to play. Just so happened at that time, him doing something simple as something he always does. He was caught up in the drive-by. I got shot ahead at sixth grade. So I remember this sixth grade.
yeah,
Like, wow. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it could happen at any age, brother.
I remember in seventh, eighth grade, I had a friend that I went to church with. His name was Kevin Sloan. He went to Sylvan Hills, same age as us.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy because we were playing AAU one summer, literally AAU basketball one summer, and like shortly after that, he was diagnosed with leukemia,
Mm.
and it was like a serious case of leukemia. You know what I'm saying? And he died like within 2 weeks, and I was like, "What the fuck
Wow.
just happened?"
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Right.
I'm saying,
Right.
like I was just playing AAU basketball with this dude,
yeah,
and then 2 weeks later, he's not here. He's not with us. You know what I'm saying? That kind of
Yeah.
fucked me up. I think I was in seventh, eighth grade. That kind of fucked me up for a little while. I was like, man, how does that happen to somebody so young? And somebody such a good dude, like a God fearing dude, went to church all the time, like prayed. I mean, just
Yeah.
it
yeah,
makes you wonder. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
so you
You
just
know,
never know
it
when
makes
you
you wonder.
when your
It
time is
also
gonna when your time is coming. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Yeah.
also it makes you wonder, but at the same time, unless you know who's running things,
Man,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying. So with the little time that you do have, man, just make sure you try to make
Make
the
it
best.
count.
man, make it count. Yeah,
Make it count, man. Live each day to the fullest. And man, I couldn't, like, I say that lightly, but I mean that with every being in my heart. Live each day like it's your last. Live each day to the fullest.
Right. Right.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Because we don't, our days here are numbered. Some are numbered longer than others.
yeah.
We don't know. So you live each day to the fullest, and you live it like it's your last.
hmm Yeah, like I said, I lost a good friend, like I said, in the eighth, and that was like when Derek died, that was like really the first time that you just kind of felt death that close to you outside of my aunt Phyllis. Like she
Yeah,
died when I was young too, but that was like close, and I know my siblings can attest, to that because like I said, we were all close to Derek, and that was just, that was crazy, and it took me actually that shit took me a long time to get over,
The facts.
and it's not. and I'm not gonna say get, you know what, that's not the right word, because the thing is, you know, the shit is not a finish line. It's a destination. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's not no ever finish line, because you have good days and bad days. So, you know, just dealing with that was real rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was sixth grade? What, you 12 years old, 11 years old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know,
You ain't thinking about nobody get shot in the head or leukemia. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about that, man. You weren't thinking about that. I know I can speak for myself. I wasn't thinking about that. So
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I'm thinking about basketball and hunting.
yeah, yeah, that's what we call it.
Mostly hunching.
Hunching.
Mostly hunching.
Mostly hunching.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
real hard with your clothes on.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Talk about dry.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, yeah. Pause.
Yeah, yeah. I know that this one, this question, you know, wasn't scheduled to be asked. Um, you know, I definitely want to ask you fellas, if you were to die today,
Oh boy.
would you be happy of your legacy?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I would. I would. I would. I would, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to, remember. I want people to be, my legacy. People speak. They say that I was, more on a humble note. Um, there wasn't a time that I wasn't trying to, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And that, I like to think of myself as one of them people. When you see me come, you're like, oh, okay, let's do this and do
Yeah,
this. You know what I'm saying? I always, one thing I kind of learned at a young age is that a part of my purpose was to always maintain a joyful spirit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kind of go back to what we were saying earlier about one thing when I was changed. That's why I wouldn't change anything, because I knew where I was at. And I remember how I used to feel at times, but it was nothing for me to have a good time, bro. So, as long as people can sit up there and just, feel like, my presence did them somewhat kind of an inspiration, man. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
So I wrote down an answer to this question because I really put some thought into it. I'm gonna read it to you guys because it's kind of long, and I want to be clear. So I want to leave behind a legacy of kindness, integrity, and a positive impact. I hope to be remembered as someone who consistently treated others with respect and compassion, who stood by their principles even when it was challenging, and who made meaningful contribution to the lives of those around them, whether through acts of service, mentorship, or simply being the source of support and encouragement. And I want my name to be associated with the making of a better world, places, and ultimately, I would hope to inspire others to live with empathy and purpose.
I like that, bro.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
boy.
that.
That sound like an old AI answer right there, boy. You put that. That's
Yeah.
an AI. God damn,
Yeah,
boy.
goddamn, man.
Yeah.
I need to fuck with me.
Boy,
That
God
You know what I'm
damn.
saying?
nigga just eulogized himself.
Man, boy, that sound
Yeah.
like old Tyler Perry stage play right there.
Yeah. That was nice, man. I
Yeah,
like
Yeah, that's
that.
all right there, man.
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I put a lot of thought into that, goddamn it. So give me,
Hey,
go
he
on,
did.
Oh
give
yeah,
me
oh
me.
yeah, oh
Give
yeah,
me
He
me.
did.
oh
He
yeah,
did.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Look,
did.
I
I was
salute,
fucking with y'all.
Yeah. No. I
So
salute you on that, brother.
I
I like
salute,
yeah.
that.
I salute, I
I like that.
salute. That's what's up. That
Yeah.
is what's up, man. Yeah, but
Well, I also want to know. Well, not just know. I want to kind of notify the listeners out there right now that if there's anyone that's in my area, which is the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're dealing with any kind of mental issue, mental health issue, that, like my brother said earlier, you're not alone in this. So if you're in the Northwest Arkansas area, we have a facility that's called the Chenal Therapy Center, and there's a therapist there by the name of Michaela Bowser. She can be reached at the area code 479-348-4360, and also her email is Mykayla. That's MYKAYLA .Bowser BOWSER @chaneltherapy.com. Feel free to reach out. You know, the location is located here at 34 Coat Square Drive. That's Suite 1 in Fayetteville, Arkansas, 72703.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. I'm gonna say this in closing. I'm gonna ask you guys in closing, and I know this is gonna throw you off guard. What was your life's biggest pivot?
So far,
yeah.
Starting my family. Yeah. Start my family.
Yeah. Starting your family?
Yes. I had to sit down and be like, all right, now, you know, some shit got to change now. This ain't just about you.
Not no more, it ain't.
You know what I'm saying? Responsibilities change. You know, you're responsible for a whole person. You know what I'm saying? Not only my issues, my wife issues, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, so that was a big pivot for me, man. It was, you know, coming from being the only child, I'm naturally, you know, even though I didn't want to come off that way, you know what I'm saying? But naturally, you know, I kind of did things in a selfish way and thought like that. But that was a big pivot for me, man. Then I was having a girl. I was like, oh, okay, sit your ass down, boy.
Yeah. Boy, sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down, man. You got to figure out what you gonna, you know, how you gonna protect this, how you gonna nurture this, and, you know, approach it in so many words. So yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jamon? Since you adding,
I was
new additions.
I would say probably when my parents divorced. I think when my parents divorced, I became a man. Because it put me in a position where I think that was the first time I was actually mad, and I blame, you know, one of my parents for the divorce. And you know, we, of course, you know, we talked about it and everything, but I think when that happened, I think that was probably one of the biggest pivots for me, because, you know, growing up, I was used to, you know, having both parents at the crib. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, even though I was grown and at the house, you know, by the time it happened, it was still the after effects. You know, it's still having to go out and hearing, you know, rumblings and people's whispers and all that. So, you know, and then just, you know, having that situation, you know, kind of have an effect on me and my siblings. Even though, you know, we got through it, it was still the unknown out there, and not knowing, you know, how, you know, the holidays gonna be, and, you know, all of that.
Right. That vibe, that whole vibe.
Yeah. The whole everything was just, you know, now you got two Christmases now.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, instead of one big Christmas, you know, because you know, one little thing that we did, and like I said, I know my siblings are listening, and we could test. Like, we would always go with my aunt's crib the day before, and, you know, go out there, and that would really kind of be the big Christmas gathering. But you know, just like, you know, you're doing that, then you're going over Pop's crib, then you spending time with Mom. So like, all of that was a big adjustment.
I can imagine.
So just going through that, and that was just a new experience, and that, I think that was probably one of the biggest pivots in my life.
Damn, Jamon, I never really thought about that, man.
Yeah,
you know
then, like, you know, just to think about as a kid, you know, you always talk to, like, I don't know if you did this, but was it hard to kind of like speak up about it, because it was like kind of mind your business, you know?
Yeah, how did you? Like,
you know
how did you?
Like,
yeah, that's a good question, Mark.
I just
you asked your parents. Why?
I never asked why, because I was afraid of the answer.
Yeah, it is.
And I was afraid of how I was going to react because of the answer, even though, you know, we kind of got bits and pieces of the answer, but I was afraid the way that I was going to react because of the answer, because back then it was hard for me to forgive, and it was hard for me to get over stuff, because I held stuff on.
Yeah,
I was a grudge holding motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I would hold a grudge. So I'm glad I didn't, and that put me in a position where it was good for me not to know everything then,
Mm-hmm.
I can handle it now, but it was good for me not to know it then, because I wasn't ready. I wasn't mature enough to handle the truth.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I salute you on that, brother. That's a whole different kind of strength.
For me, I think it was moving to Texas from Arkansas, for Little Rock. I was, man, I was living a bachelor life in Little Rock. I had the crib on Reservoir. Everybody came over there all the time.
Yeah, I used to pull up.
Had cheap, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody
Yeah.
pulled up Reservoir. You know what I'm saying? I probably lived over there damn near 8 years.
You champ, we can always kick it over there. I come and
Right.
come right over there.
Okay, so you remember, Mark, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but my spot was the spot
That's what it
that
was.
everybody came to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was hard for me to let go of that and move down to Texas with my wife, because I knew it was going to be a different life. You know what I'm saying? I could move with her. All the bachelor shit was over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was a difficult pivot for me, because I was like, damn, I kind of like the life I'm living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of like my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like my crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying cheap rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was falling into place. I was advanced with my job. You know what I'm saying? So I had to
location was straight and everything.
You know what I'm saying? I had to uproot myself and relocate and start over everything.
Yeah.
Job, you know what I'm saying? Life, everything was a new start for me. So I mean, looking back on it, was the best decision that I made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't change it today for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that was difficult, letting go of all that freedom. My girl was already living in Texas, so I was out by myself,
Right.
So it was a difficult transition for me, man. So but it was, looking back on it, was the best decision I ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I forgot about that apartment though, bro. I forgot about that apartment. I stayed on. How the hell I forget about that?
I've been down here 12, 13 years, man. It doesn't seem like it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was a spot. My crib was a spot.
Yeah.
Swear to God, everybody was over there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. This was definitely a small pivot from what we normally do, but like I said, this is we definitely want to have and offer an arena to where we could talk about things outside of sports that means something that's going to help, something that's going to be tangible. So we definitely pray and hope that this helps somebody and makes and things that we talked about, things that you have thought in your head, and make it easier to get out. So we definitely pray and hope that for everybody that has tuned in and everybody that will tune in to this. So we definitely I applaud my brothers for your transparency and your truths. Because that's the only thing you can do is just leave your truths, no matter if it's good, no matter if it's bad. So I definitely appreciate you guys, for everything, and being open to be open. So we definitely applaud you guys, and like I said, man, I love y'all niggas, man.
Remember, if you're dealing with a mental health issue, you are not alone.
Yeah.
Like there's thousands, millions of people out here dealing with mental health issues. You're not alone. If you're in surrounding areas, use the resources that we posted here. Rewind this video if you have to.
Yes.
Use those resources, man, ladies and gentlemen.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Before we close out, man, can everybody shoot their social media handles, and so people can find you?
All right. Well, my Instagram is rideout M_9. Twitter is M_rideout9. Facebook, Mark Ridout.
Yep. And my Instagram is JShaft2005. My Twitter is I am Shaft. And my Facebook is James Shaft MacArthur. Hit me up anytime. I'm open.
Instagram, Trey Fonzarelli. Facebook, Tremont Arnold. You can find me on one of those two. Hit me up. I'll be found. And like I said, if you feel like that you need to talk about anything, get it off your chest. Like I said, reach out to us. We definitely are available. So, like I said, I definitely appreciate you, brothers. The best is yet to come. Uh,
Yes.
with all
Yes.
you, with everybody that's listening, everybody that is on this podcast. And like I said, man, I love you guys. And let's
Love
like
you
I
too,
said,
brother. I
yeah,
drunk all my drink. Shit.
salute.
Hold on. I drank all my damn drink. Hold on. Let me hold on. Shit. Hold on.
All of it.
Man, all of it.
It
There we
all.
go. There we
Hey,
go. We got a little
hey,
bit right there.
again, salute to brotherhood, man. Like I said, man, I don't look at y'all as friends. Y'all my brothers. Salute to brotherhood. I love y'all, and let's do it again. Like I said, we got some things coming down the pipe that we really excited about. The
Yes,
next couple
sir.
podcasts uh,
Yes.
is going to be a treat. So definitely tune in. They're definitely going to be a treat. So we will definitely catch you guys on the next one. This was a great show. We really hope we help somebody. We just kind of want to do a small pivot, but we definitely hope we help somebody. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the comments in the chat. We definitely appreciate it. We see it. To my sister Cynthia, my brother Marcus, Symphony, I see you. We definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Love you guys, and until the next
Yeah.
one, we'll see you later.
I
See ya.
love.